to go around our new campground and show what we do at this campground. Hold on one second, I got somebody pulling up. False alarm. Hope y'all all enjoyed our tour video the other day. Curious to see how many people show up in the live, if any, because this is an unscheduled, just thought I would do it live for today. And I probably won't stay on maybe 15 to 30 minutes unless we get a couple people. As soon as somebody gets in there, oh, hey Karen, hey James, good morning. So it looks like everything's working. Now the Verizon signal here is kind of bad, but we're at I-95 point south, not point south, I-95 midpoint RV park. I'm doing my morning rounds. James, I got your address. I put your postcard in the mail yesterday. Thank you for joining our memberships. Hey Karen, good morning. I just picked up some trash and we are kind of just running around the campground right now. I think I have 4 arrivals today. I am going to switch the screen so y'all can see the campground. So when our arrivals leave, if they're overnighters, I tell them to just leave their trash on the site and I'll pick it up. And good morning, Karen. And then I'll just take it down here to the trash can. This is the back row. We had a sewage problem the other day. We had to dig up the septic tank right there. I've got the owner coming today so he can figure out if it's good enough for us to close. Can y'all hear me okay? Alright, the trash can is right here. As you can see, I've picked up a couple bags. Good, James. Thank you. Thank you. Woo, I hate that that trash can. That door makes a lot of noise. I know this is a weird time of day to be doing a live. So I suspect we won't have many people show up today. Looks like we got 3. I'm glad for that. And so we're going to look at our list. So Cindy put together a list of who all's coming in. And what I do here is, because the office is not open yet. Matter of fact, I don't know if y'all saw the video. Let's run over to the office and I'll show you where it's going to go. And since it's not open yet, the sister campground, which is Big Rig Friendly in West Columbia, South Carolina, they actually handle all our bookings from there, and they text me a copy. Now, I'm the only work camper on this side of the campground. This is the 62 site side. There's another side next door that has 18 or 20 sites, and so the other couple takes care of that over there. I had a work camper show up, and they're in that Salem right there, 5th wheel. It's huge, but they got here last Thursday, and they were going to start work. What is today Monday? Monday, I guess today. And he ended up having a seizure and passed out. The wife couldn't revive him. She called EMS. They worked on him for over an hour here at the campground. Then they took him over to Florence Hospital, and they put him, I guess, in an induced coma on a ventilator. And they went to try to wake him up last night, and they could not get him to wake up, so they're running more tests. Yeah, it is awful, Karen. And so I talked with the owner They're welcome to stay here as long as they want until he gets better. And then we'll decide whether or not they're going to work camp or not. So I noticed I got 5 people. Welcome everybody. That is sad, James. And only one person has clicked the like button. If you could click the like button, that helps us in the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully more people will come in here. Well, we're just down to 4. So let me flip the camera around. I'll show you the store. So here's the store. We are a little ways from being open. It is a nice concrete pad. I don't know much about construction and concrete. It's been poured for, I guess, a month or 2. And with the hurricane, they have not started construction. But what worries me is where they've got all these white tubes. So there's a crack that runs all the way across the pad, and it's got the lines in it right there that they put in to give it room to contract and stuff. But if you look at it, the crack goes all the way down. So I don't know anything about construction. I was a cop for 26 years. We did not deal with construction, but I don't know, that kind of gives me pause. I'm gonna show it. The owner's coming today. Oh, I look like an angel. Looks like there's a halo with the sun coming behind me. All right, so enough of that. We're gonna run down and check and see if there's anybody's left any trash down. That may not be good. I agree, Karen. 7 people, welcome everybody. And I had a few people click the like button. Thank you so much. So we're gonna run to the pond first. We have people that come in. Ground probably shifted, could be. Oh, the wind's picking up. So we have people that go fish in the pond in the evenings for catfish and bass and that sort of stuff. And they leave their worm buckets and stuff, their trash around the dock. So I'm gonna go and we'll check that out, make sure none of that's happened. I'm gonna switch the camera so you can see the ride down. So James, the postcard I sent you is when we were in Red Bay, Alabama, getting the work done to our camper last year, and I'd already bought last month's postcards when we were in Arkansas and mailed those out to the people. So I sent you a welcome postcard basically from Red Bay, and then this month when we go, we're going to Greenville on the 19th to go to Cindy's doctor's appointment, and we're going to try to find some postcards from Greenville. I've looked here around Sellers, haven't been able to find anybody, but for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, one of the levels of memberships, you receive a postcard, handwritten postcard from Cindy and I every month, and James is our newest member, and he is trying out that level, and so he'll get a postcard every month. A couple people do. So I'm telling you, so really I love the setting of this campground, being in the woods and in a small town. Last place we were at in Yellowstone, the campground was huge and had a lot of improvements, but it did not feel as woodsy as this. You're welcome, James. And it was more commercialized. This is very, very, reminds me of the campgrounds when I was younger, camping with Boy Scouts and stuff. So let's see, it looks like, let me get my bucket. It looks like somebody's left something up here. Got my handy dandy. It is pretty here, Karen. Oh, that's just leaves. I'll pick them up anyway since I went and got my bucket. So here's the pond. See if we see any fish swimming in the water. Looks like it must have been windy last night and blew a bunch of the grasses over here. But they just put in 40 or 50 grass carp to eat that. So we must not have had any fishermen last night. Cigarette butt. Can't stand those. This is a place they come and set their rods up on holders. But yeah, work camping is a pretty pond. Work camping is a pretty easy job. Like I've said before, this one is turning out to be a few more hours, mainly because one of the other people didn't show up, and then the gentleman that got sick when he first got here and is in the hospital. So I am kind of stepping up my game a little bit and doing the morning and the evening stuff. So in the mornings I just do the basics. I will get the sites ready. I think we have 4 arrivals today and no departures. And so it won't take me long. I'll show you what we do on those. We don't do a lot, or I don't do a lot. But it's really a pretty, hey, we got 9 people now. Thank y'all. Hey, Todd. Even Elliot can do it. So you see Todd down there. He just joined the chat. Todd and I worked in Montana at Westgate KOA about, what, it was a little over a year ago. Cindy and his wife worked in the office together, and Todd and I were the outside people that took people to their sites and delivered firewood. Todd's better looking than me. He got more tips than I got. But Todd now work camps. I think they're in Utah, but he's in an area that gets a lot of campers and stuff, and he works in you're in Yuma, you're headed to Yuma. So his last work camping job is he worked in a grocery store as a meat cutter, and his wife, I think, worked in the same store, if I'm not mistaken. And so yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do. Karen, you got a brother named Todd. So there's lots of stuff you can do. And I even believe that grocery store had campsites in the area that they put up their traveling workers. And so, I mean, you don't have to limit yourself to just working in campgrounds. I'm releasing a video on Thursday because we're selling a bunch of stuff on eBay. I think we had $300 and something worth of sales this weekend, about the time that Cindy and I tried to full-time RV by selling eBay stuff. And I'll let you watch the video to see how it turned out, but it's uploading right now. I just uploaded it in the camper before I came. So, but Todd's good people. He was one of my first subscribers. He was around when I started the channel in Montana. I started it back up, and he was one of the first subscribers. So that's pretty good. Todd says they have 20 spots at a private campground. So, and I was talking to a friend of mine that we worked in Rockport, and where they are, he worked at an Ace Hardware that did the same thing, except for their sites were on a small gravel lot beside the Ace Hardware, and they were in a very touristy area. And bye, Todd. and they were in a very touristy area, and so him and two other couples worked at the Ace Hardware, and they stayed in a small campground right there at the store. So that's pretty good. So let's see where the first, this row starts with 35. So the first one coming in is site 32, which is on my row. So what I'm going to try to do is, this holder that I've got here has a tripod on it. So I'm going to try to put the phone on a tripod and make sure that you're able to see me. Sorry about the sun. All right. The first thing we do is we put a cone marking that the site's ready, and then we grab our bucket. Ooh, the sun is bright right there, and we pick up the trash that was left by the prior camper. Man down. See if I can figure this out. Never tried to do this before. Have a fellow work camper pulling up.
We are still working on the sheriff's phone number. It's wrong. The number that we have on the paperwork is wrong. It's a guy that works for the jail. His private number. So
Are you serious?
We just went back over there again. We can't get in on anything. And then we asked, please, what do you have the phone number? They said, well, I said, you don't have the phone number for the sheriff? I said, my God.
Yeah, rinky dink.
So Aunt Karen's working on that now. So all morning, it's been trying to get a number for who our lawyer is here for this area. So it's the sheriff. It's not Sellers Cop. It's not Lotta.
Dillon County. Dillon County.
Yeah. So the phone number on all the paperwork is wrong.
Wow.
So
Lisa sent me a text message saying that she needs a meter reading, and
on which one?
The one that's on y'all's side, and a contract.
We've already sent that to her. We sent that to her yesterday. We sent it again this morning.
I just got saying we need a meter reading.
And a contract for who?
For the one that's coming in.
Oh, he's not even here yet.
Right, but so Cindy's...
No, we take care of all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand. This morning they sent you directly all the arrivals.
Yeah, we called her about that.
And then she sent just me. Lisa sent just me the thing.
Yeah, you're the only one that needs it. She'll send it to us.
For the contract.
Regardless.
No, saying the contract on your side.
No, we take care of that. That's the whole idea is, once this is up and going, you take care of this, I'll be on the other side cleaning and working over there.
Yeah.
You know? But seeing us, we needed so much help over here.
Yep.
I kind of came over without them even asking. They asked me to help them with a couple of things, but then I just came over and started helping here.
Right.
Because there was so much to do, you know. But yeah, no, we sent that. See, that's they said the past couple of days for them have been hectic like crazy. So she's confused. As a matter of fact, she just sent us something when we were back in town saying, "Are we okay?" She thought we were upset with her.
Oh. And
we said, no. It says you sent us the paperwork when that you should have got. You
right.
Know? If both of us get it, I don't care if we get it. You know.
Well, she started that new text message thing, so why isn't she using it?
I have no idea. But hey, you know what I wanted to ask you?
What?
If he was driving down all the way to the water, it would show it on the phone, right?
Right, so it shows some activity in that corner.
Yeah,
it didn't show it all the way. That's why I thought maybe he took that little parking area.
Yeah, around
because
the corner.
it's it's from the research I did last night.
Yeah.
The air tags are within 100 feet.
Yeah.
So there's 100 feet, which is a third of a football field.
Yeah.
So if it showed him in the corner, he could have really been on that little pull out. Did you go down there and look to see?
No, but I'm going there now.
Okay.
Because I was going to see putting dirt in there. I could put dirt in there and then knock it down any time, you know?
Right.
But yeah, I'm going to take a run down now. Yeah, Karen's working on getting us all the sheriff's number. And the woman says, you know what? She says, if you call them, they'll send an officer right over here. And I said, that's kind of what we want. So
Yeah.
we can talk to them, let them know and show them what's going on, you know? They might know that this guy's got a problem already.
Right.
He might even have an ankle bracelet on. Who knows?
Right. Who knows? You're right. Okay. Hey, Miss Vicky. So I don't know if you heard that discussion between me and the other work camper. Me being Cindy and I used to own a private investigations firm, and so I still have some software on my phone from those days that detect whether or not a tracker has been found. Had me checking my phone even though ringtone for years. Hey Laura, hey Mike, hey Bob. So on my phone I still have some software that will alert me if there's like air tags, because we used to use air tags in the PI company. We carried them in our pockets, and that way I could check to see where my other investigators were, and if they'd been somewhere a long time, I could dispatch another investigator to go and try to locate them if they weren't answering their phone and that sort of stuff. And so I have my phone set up to where it alerts me if there's an air tag in the area, a new air tag or something like that. And the last 2 nights I've gotten an air tag alert, and then it shows all around the campground, then it shows it going back over to the town of Latta. And so we're trying to get the sheriff to come out here just so he's aware and we can give him the address that the air tag keeps coming back to, because those people aren't supposed to be there. Let me see, I got another work camper showing up. We're live on YouTube. I'm showing them what a work camper does. Hey, Eddie.
Hey.
So have you heard when Dee's coming?
I should be here about 11:30ish, 12 o'clock.
All right, looks like you've been chainsawing.
Yeah, I had to cut a limb down. It was in a stump that was in the guy's wood.
Right, okay.
On the first surgery.
All right, well, I'm getting these last 2 ready, and then I'm gonna run over and just double check. Is it 13? Somebody's coming on today on the other side, and so we'll do that. And I'm just out here. People are curious what work campers do, so once a month or something I do like a day in the life tour of what's going on. So
Yeah, he's gonna get me the uprights for that where we dug out the other day. He's gonna get me all those green things to stick in there today.
Oh, okay. So then we can cover the hole back up.
Cover everything back up, get it ready for grass.
All right. So Eddie's the only full-time employee here. He's been here since before the campground was here. Hey, Mike. And so he is the maintenance director. So he's actually on payroll. You can't hide money when he comes around. And the rest of us are working a limited work camping position. So site 45 and 46, let me get these cleaned up. My hair looks absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna put the cones out again. On the sites?
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of these, like 46 here, is getting grass encroachment. And that sort of thing. I wonder if these two are traveling together.
Don't know.
Bob, I will show you around the park. You should have actually, by now, you're supposed to be one of my best friends. You should have already watched that. Yes, I do need a haircut. My person that handles my haircut, Micah, I offered to trade out some camping for y'all to drive from Texas to South Carolina, but evidently it wasn't enough of an enticement. Hey, you've got some hairs on there. And she says I need a haircut, so I guess I'm gonna have to go back to Great Clips. Well, you don't have any hair to cut to speak of.
Oh, I grows out the sides. Don't look like Bozo.
These are getting close to us needing to get a lawnmower.
I mowed them once already.
I may go get my weed eater and weed eat around this pond.
I'd like tomorrow I'll come out and hit these bare spots with some seed.
Do what?
I'll hit these bare spots tomorrow with some seed.
Okay.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow evening and Thursday.
So we tried Kings last night. We got a man down.
Wind's blowing.
So we got the I got the mozzarella sticks. They were absolutely awful. Threw them away. But the pizza was good pizza. We got a small pizza and split it.
The fried mushrooms are awesome.
But we got a small pizza and split it, so we both got 2 pieces. If I would have gotten a larger pizza, then I'm afraid we would have eaten the whole thing. So small.
Yeah, because a large pizza has 8 slices.
Right, so this had 4 slices. So we both got 2 slices. It was enough to satisfy our cravings, but not so much that it was gluttonous pig.
You do know Lisa's supposed to show up today too, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either until Mark and Karen got back home.
I want to talk to Dee about getting Cindy passwords to be able to check arrivals and departures. Yeah, I know, Bob. That's not a very good excuse. All right, I'm gonna go over to the other side of the park and check that, and if I'm in the camper, let me call me or text me when he gets here. All right, go get a clean shirt on, dude.
Well, it makes us look like I work.
Yeah, it makes, that's what you're doing. You probably just went and threw some sawdust on you. Yeah. All right, site 13 is on the other side, which the other work camper is bye, James. I hope I didn't miss you. If the other work campers handle the other side's probably about 8 or 9 years old. It used to be called Maple Grove Campground or something. And when they bought this property, they bought that and added it to it. So, you know, that's pretty much my morning duties here. We've picked up trash. We've done a ride around the campground, check on things. I've gotten the 3 sites available, ready that are available. And yeah, so really it's turning out. It started out, I was getting mixed messages about what I was supposed to be doing, but it's now that the girl I replaced is departed, I got more of an understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing, and I think it's going to be a pretty easy job. Show y'all around a little bit. So we have a hammock there for the parents when their kids are on the playground. We have a Gaga pit here, which people are going like, what's a Gaga pit? And it's basically, the kids come in right over there. It's fancy dodgeball, basically. And then right over there we have started building a dog park. And when I say we, I mean Ed, the guy you just left. These top boards will come down. They're just up there to keep the 4x4s from warping until we get the actual wire up. This is the maintenance yard, and that coachman there is Eddie's. I'll show y'all inside the laundry. There's Miss Karen. I'm live on YouTube showing off the park. So I got a text message from Lisa, just to me, not to y'all, saying they need a meter reading for 13.
I already did it.
And a contract. So Cindy wrote the contract up if you want to come get it.
I've already got it.
Okay, I'll tell Cindy.
Already done. That's this side. This side is us.
I know, but that's why I don't understand why she sent you our stuff this morning and then I got your stuff.
I don't like that woman. I didn't never met her.
So here's the laundry room, and Miss Karen is cleaning. That's the gentleman's wife from earlier. And this is the more established side. So I think this is the site we have a long-term guest coming in. It's a nice long site with a nice yard. They're not crowded. So this side has 20, I think it's 20 sites on it because I'm number 21 and I'm the first site on the other side. So, you know, basically now I'll go home. I will text everybody. Bob, I don't know, it says your message was retracted, so I guess you were trying to be ugly to me and it didn't go through. But so I'll go text the arrivals for today, or the 3 that are on my side, and have them call me when they get close, and then I'll meet them at the road. So if there's 3 arrivals, they'll come in separately. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to receive a new arrival. And so that's another 45 minutes. I've worked for about an hour and a half this morning, so that put me at 2:15. The owner's coming, wants to have a meeting. That's another half hour. And then tonight, between 9 and 10 o'clock, I'll do security sweep of the whole park. And then I'll call it a night unless I get a phone call for anything that's wrong. So the job's really going to be about 2 to 2.5 hours a day. Oh, you misspelled. Okay. The job's going to be about 2 or 2.5 hours during the day. Well, I'm going to go back over to the store. I want Bob, he didn't see this crack. Bob knows a lot about, he knows a little about a lot, not a lot about a little. So I want to show him this crack and tell him if it's something that we need to be concerned with, because Bob just built a shed. So here's the pad that the store's going to go on, Bob. And over here, all these white pipes are sticking up. So this is going to be the store side. Then they're going to put a bathroom in this section here, or the laundry room right here, and then a bathroom over there in the corner, I believe. But Bob, if you look at this, see how there's a crack? Runs all the way through on that side. It runs all the way across the slab here. And I've seen stress cracks, but what concerns me is the crack goes all the way down to the ground. I can't see because of the glare. Let's see if it's on the other side. Yeah, on this side you can see it goes all the way down. So that makes me think that the foundation is actually cracked all the way through and is on both sides. So that, do we actually have two separate slabs, or is that just a surface crack that followed the surface down on the sides? I don't know. I'm going to point it out to the owner when he gets here, just because it has me a little concerned. We saw it on the other side as well. Yeah, so thank you, Karen. So it looks like is the one slab that we've got, is it actually shaggy? What does that mean? Hey, Dwayne, what is, oh, shaggy me. Yes, your wife just said I needed to get a haircut, but she's my barber and y'all are in Texas and I'm in South Carolina. So I will show you the lights we did put up when I did my tour video of the park. We didn't have the lights up, and so there's no electricity out there. We've got them putting us, yeah, Dwayne, we've got them, so we got some solar lights, and until they get the electricity run out here and we can put normal lights, we bought these off of Amazon, and we put them up Saturday, I think Saturday. They do okay, but they're not high enough. So here's the sign. We're gonna take the arrow off and put it at the top, or raise it just above. And then we want to take all this wood and we're going to get some white paint and paint it white, and then we're going to paint the wood around the arrow white. But we got these solar lights that have, I guess, a lithium battery on them, and the way they're directed is they shine out here and kind of cast a shadow on the sign. So I mentioned that we need to put like a 4x4 post right up behind it, up, and raise them about 5 feet. But yeah, we got the sign moved down here last week, and then, because if you remember on our, I think our video coming in, the sign was in front of the other entrance at the other part of the park. Now over here, see this dirt road that comes in? So this field is owned by the house way over there, but all these woods over here are owned by the people that own our campground, and they are going to start, I want to say in March or April, buy different lights and place them on the ground. That's what I was thinking, Bob, but we got to get electricity run over there because we have to have solar lights, and they were scared that if they put them on the ground that that we would not they would get damaged when they cut the grass and stuff, because the big county crew comes and cuts the road. So over here, this road goes all the way through, and there is, I don't know, enough room over there. I think they said to put 120 sites. They're going to start that the first quarter of 25, I think. And then they're going to put a swimming pool, and they're talking about putting like a little country store and they said a bar or a small restaurant for the community over here, because there's not a lot really to do. I'll call you later, Bob, and you can tell me what to buy, what to get them to buy. So, oh, I think I see Cindy out walking around. Let's see. What you out doing? Oh, Karen said she already did up a contract that you don't need to do anything for her side. She just told me. I was just saw her.
Well, and I just handed it to him. I said I didn't know if I needed to do this or not. So I just thought.
Say hey.
Hey. How are you?
Good, yourself?
Pretty good.
My name's Tom. My wife's name is Janet.
They're in that FR3 right there. They used to work over at Big Rig, and now they're here.
Thanks.
Now they're here slumming it.
Who do I talk to about getting quarters?
Eddie, the guy in the red truck.
Okay.
Or I can text him and tell him to meet you at the laundromat.
Yeah,
But
that'd be cool.
okay. Yeah.
Laundry to be done. That pesky task.
I just hate it.
I know.
And I thought you were married.
I am married.
You're like me.
Okay.
I do all the laundry
I was
too.
about to say, okay, who does the laundry at our house?
Right? So I'll text him in a few minutes and get him to meet you over there.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Okay? All right, thank you.
Who talks the big talk?
James, Karen, and Bob all say, hey, Cindy.
Hey.
So Cindy has been the shredding queen of our business
Oh my
records.
gosh.
We got the last carload of them in. All right, y'all, our camper, we've been moving stuff in and out, taking care of all the business records. We've had so many boxes of stuff in here.
This is my new life. This is all I've been doing. I have a perch.
Yeah, she sits right here all day and shreds away. All right, so we're waiting on the owners to show up, and then we are going to meet with him, and then I've got to text the guy about the quarters, and I got to text the arrivals that are coming in, and then sit around till somebody shows up. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for joining, and I'm gonna sign off now. And I just thought I would do just a quick little, this is what my responsibilities are here at the park, and as you can see, it's not much, so I think it's going to be good. Bye, Karen. Bye, everybody. Thank y'all for joining.
So